Hello everybody, welcome back to Shay and K Play. We had a lot of fun doing a random game last time, so we're doing it again.
Yeah.
My name's Kevin.
I'm Shay.
And so today we're doing Sega Genesis games. And so the choices we had, so if you remember the rules, I grab 3 random games, tell them, or one of us grabs 3 random games, tells it to the other, and they get to pick. And so today, I think Shay did not choose wisely. So
I did not.
Her choices were Sequest, Tasmanian Tiger, and Zero Tolerance for the Sega Genesis. And she chose Zero Tolerance, as you can probably see. Shay's going to talk a little bit about the history of this game when we actually get into it. It's a first-person shooter on the Genesis, so be prepared for that. Full disclosure, I'm playing it on an emulator. I have an actual cart version. So here we go. That guy is in a fiery building, so that's good.
Ooh, he's burning.
I've turned the sound off, too, just because it makes it easier. Or the music, anyway. It makes it easier for us to talk over it. It's really, really loud. So, Planet Defense Corps. Some stuff. Location. Crisis briefing. Insertion craft. En route to Space Station. Europe 1. Codename. Zero Tolerance. Get ready, soldiers. Got another glorious day in the Planetary Defense Corps. You're about to do the job we were trained to do. You're absolutely the toughest, meanest soldiers in the Corps. Now listen to the briefing. There is still no contact with Planetary Defense Orbital Space Station Europe 1. Here is a recording of the last received transmission. As you can see, the crew has been overwhelmed by hostile aliens due to the exchange of small arms fire, nuclear cooling systems, damaged core, some other stuff. I'm sorry, it got a little ahead of me.
It did.
I tried really hard to catch up at the end.
You did. Good job. Good job. Your mission is to infiltrate the station and gain control over Europe 1 by eliminating all enemy aliens. Good luck. Okay, soldiers, you heard the briefing and you know the routine. We're here and we're gonna kick some. Get fast. Whatever. You guys.
Fast and hard. I want the clean elimination of all targets. Let's go.
Because I'm having some speech problems.
That's okay. I did too. I like how he said we have to get some. Couldn't actually say. Anyway, so I think we can play.
The exclamation mark made it totally.
Yeah, we can play as different guys or girls. This is actually a woman, so that's okay. So there's stern-faced, red-haired guy, kind of nerdy guy with glasses, generic blonde guy,
Justin Wolf,
African-American fellow,
Scott Hale,
Psycho. Okay.
Psycho.
So who do you think we should play as?
Thomas Jerop.
This guy. Okay, that's all I needed to know was this guy.
Grope?
So
They call him Grope.
Oh man, look at these graphics. These exist.
Shotgun
I mean,
collected.
impressive for the Sega Genesis. I'll give it that.
Oh yeah, sure.
Shotgun collected.
It still reminds me of a hover.
Yeah, not quite, but that's okay.
It does to me. I think the walls. It's just the walls.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Just
So, I think it's so if you push A and up and down, you can duck and jump. A little weird.
apparently
C,
you can jump like 8 feet in the air.
yeah, C lets you switch through things in your inventory. So we have a shotgun and a bioscanner. That sound effect exists. So I guess B is to use the item in your inventory if it's a gun, but not the bioscanner. So anyway, so that's me explaining a little bit about the controls. Obviously, left and right, up and down. So left and right, go left and right. Up and down, go forward and back. Pretty classic sort of Doom-style shooting controls. Shay, why don't you tell them a little bit of the backstory you found out about stuff? While
Wait, I have to comment here. Is that your gun?
Yeah, it's a shotgun.
Okay. I have problems with this already, but okay, let's because we totally didn't colonize a whole entire galaxy or whatever. We're using shotguns.
Well, it's not, I don't know, I think it's not an entire galaxy, but that's okay. Okay, so you did a little
Okay.
research. I'm going to play, you talk for a few minutes.
Yeah, I did some research because apparently I picked a horrible game. In case you guys didn't see the credits, it was published by Accolade. I hope I'm saying that right. I have no idea. The developer was Technopop, and for those of you that kind of remember Technopop, it only lasted for 10 years. So yeah, Technopop didn't really have too many games. It was actually best known for this game, The Amazing Spider-Man versus the Kingpin, and the Sega CD.
On a side note, I think when you talk, if I'm shooting the shotgun might be overpowering your voice. I don't know for sure though.
It's
So
like a bleep.
it's no, it's not a bleep. I know
Oh.
I don't know why I jumped
Did
when I
we
got
just
shot.
shoot like some sort of boxer?
No,
That guy literally. Oh, never mind. Okay.
he looks more like a Cylon. Sorry to interrupt. So yeah, keep your fast facts coming. They're good. I like it.
Kevin said in the beginning it is a first-person shooter. It's single-player and multiplayer.
It's multiplayer?
Yes, it is multiplayer.
There was multiplayer for this? Like how?
You have the game, not I.
Yeah, we should really try that.
Yeah, probably not. Probably will never try that. No way.
Are you insinuating this game is awful and we shouldn't play it again?
I'm hoping we die soon. And we might. I mean, look at this.
I got it. Can we? Oh, you can sidestep.
Can you jump off?
No, that's a window. Keep your fast facts coming. They're great.
Okay, sorry. Jeez.
It also distracts. It'll distract people from the graphics.
It was made in 1994.
1994. That was
Yes.
1 year before Command and Conquer came out.
Was it?
It was.
I don't know. I don't
origi-
know the year for Command and Conquer.
Original Command and Conquer was 1995.
All right. Well, anyway, that's good stuff. I lost my train of thought because these graphics are messing with my eyes. Okay.
So hold on. Before
anyway.
you keep going, I just want to point out that these guys look like brown Cylons. Like from the original Battlestar Galactica, they look like brown Cylons. So I'm going to call them Poop Cylons.
Okay. Well, officially renaming them Poop Cylons.
So anyway, back to your train of thought.
Okay, so basically the plot of this game is that mankind has somehow made great advances in interstellar travel and subsequently colonized the solar system. But we're still using shotguns.
Yeah, in Halo they've colonized like all kinds of planets, but they're still using shotguns.
I guess that's true. There's not too much facts about this game. It's just, I don't know if they're interchanging the words, but every once in a while I hear them say Europe 1 and then Europa 1.
Oh.
So I don't know if they just interchange the name every once in a while, or it's just like a boo-boo on their point.
It's probably Europa. That's a moon of Jupiter or Saturn. I forget which.
Yeah, so I'm going to call it Europa 1, even though there might be some parts where it says Europe 1. I'm just going to go with Europa, because I like saying it. But anyway.
Okay, that's fine. Sorry.
Yeah, so the flagship is Europa 1. It's for the Planet Defense Corps. It is attacked by an unknown weasel aggressor of apparently extraterrestrial nature.
Poop Cylons.
Yes. The Planet Defense Corps called in Zero Tolerance, which is an elite strike squad of 5 specially trained commandos. And apparently, we're still using shotguns. I'm going to keep saying that throughout the entire thing.
Okay.
But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's what we're doing now. We're shooting stuff.
Okay. Any more fun facts? Look at how much damage. Hold on. Watch this. This is a handgun. And look at how much damage it does.
Are the walls bleeding?
Something's coming
It
out of the
looks like
walls.
it.
I mean, that's not exact. That's more brown than red.
It
So
looks red to me. I might be colorblind in the red department.
Shotgun collected.
I don't know this. I mean, it looks awful. I mean, we can agree to that, right? Like, it
It does.
looks terrible by our standards. But you know, in 1994 or whatever.
1994, this was like the shit.
Hold on.
Oh,
What
sorry,
year
can I say that word?
you can say it now once.
Whoops.
What year did Wolfenstein come out? Can you look that up?
I can look it up.
Okay, because let's compare it to that. Because I
I
mean,
wanna
that's.
say that it was close to this year, wasn't it?
I mean, yeah, it must be, right?
Wolfenstein.
Or
The old
Wolfenstein
blood.
3D, I guess, not the original Wolfenstein. There was a Wolfenstein before Wolfenstein 3D, but 3D is the one we're going to compare it to.
Health condition low.
Let me look.
Medipack collected.
New order. Hold on.
Handgun
3D.
collected.
It has signal.
Medipack collected.
Release date May 5th, 1992 for DOS.
Okay, so I mean,
Shotgun collected.
this game looks worse than
Shotgun
Wolfenstein,
collected.
obviously.
Collected.
Fun fact about Wolfenstein: the distributant, or for
Distributor.
that, no, the way it's distributed.
Okay.
Anyway, is a floppy disk, CD-ROM, or a download.
Okay, yeah, I mean, it was a shareware game.
In case
But I
you
mean-
guys want to know.
So this game came out 2 years after Wolfenstein. So that must mean this game is... What year did... So Doom came out, I think, only a couple of years after Wolfenstein. So this must have come out around the same time as Doom.
And yet, it's still better.
Then...
Not Doom, not this game.
Oh no, I mean, yeah, Doom's great. I think there was a version of Doom released on
Shotgun collected.
either the Genesis...
Shotgun collected.
Okay, Doom was, I think,
Medipack
definitely released
collected.
on the Super Nintendo.
Handgun collected.
But I can't remember if it was released on the Genesis or not. But yeah, I mean, this game... Oh, come on.
Let's see.
God,
1993.
was Doom?
So this came, yeah.
This is a
this
year after
game-
Doom.
Medipack
Yeah.
collected.
But I mean, Doom was
Medipack
a
collected.
PC game, and PC games were better than...
Zero
PC
enemy
first-person
remaining.
shooters were
Handgun
way better than
collected.
console ones back in the
Handgun
day.
Handgun collected. Handgun collected.
I mean, you can argue that they still are. I'm not going to get into PC Master Race arguments.
Right, but Doom did come out for Sega 32.
Okay. And it probably looked way better than this.
The same year this game came out.
I mean, yeah, but you gotta remember that this game is using way not I'm not being very articulate. That the hardware this game is running on is, you know, way worse than a PC of the time. And so, I mean, I guess that's kind of impressive. How many missions did you say was in this?
Well, there's not missions. I think there's like
Levels.
40 different levels, but there's 3 separate areas.
Okay, I mean, that's a lot
Yeah.
for a game like this. So, I mean, congratulations to the... Hold on, I got a map here. To the guys who
Oh, in
actually,
case
like,
you
designed
guys-
this.
So, in case people are wondering, because it kind of looks like they're just wandering around shooting poop cyclones or Cylons.
Hold on, hold on. Those are both terrifying things, but I think I'd much rather fight a poop Cylon than be in a poop cyclone. That's just putting that out there.
That like Sharknado. That's horrible.
Sharknado, but with poop, that would be the worst.
Ew.
I think these are supposed to be the
Are those like
spacesuits.
spacesuits?
Yeah, I think so.
Those are
Handgun collected. Handgun
awesome spacesuits. They look like karate uniforms.
They look like something.
Something. But yeah, the object of the game is to kill all the enemies on a level and then proceed to the exit, which is either a staircase or an elevator, and it's leading down to the next level. So
Okay.
you're starting above and you're going down below.
I mean, pretty standard stuff for first-person shooters at the time.
Yeah. But also a little thing in this game. There's nothing preventing you from actually heading straight to the exit without killing all the enemies.
I mean, I've played Wolfenstein 3D.
Yeah.
I used to play it a lot as a kid, actually. And you can play it for free now if you really want. It's free on online. I lost my train of thought for a second. But yeah, so I can compare it a little bit to that, and I guess a little bit to Doom. I didn't really play Doom, but Wolfenstein 3D I played a lot. But this game is definitely... I mean, it feels easier. Because, like, one, this AI is no AI. They literally just, like, run at me. But it's weird. Sometimes they'll, like, get behind me and then run in front of me again. I don't know. It's a little weird. It's hard to describe without actually playing it.
Like they want you to see that they're there, in a way.
Well, like, it feels like they're running straight at me, and then they'll, like, overshoot and go behind me, and then start shooting me in the back.
Mm.
You know? That's a little bit of a weird thing to think. But, like, I'm getting shot, and I'm not really losing that much health. And, I mean, did you play Wolfenstein?
I did not.
Okay. Did you play Doom?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, to be honest, because that game came out, 93, like 93, 94 or something that I played on, it scared the crap out of me.
Okay, fair enough. I'm not gonna, like, say anything about that.
And this is why I just prefer to play RPGs, because I'm chicken.
Fair enough. So, one thing that's kind of different about this, sorry, compared to, say, Doom, other than the poop Cylons or Wolfenstein 3D, this game doesn't have like a maze to it. So the levels in Wolfenstein and Doom would be very maze-like. That was one of their big things. There'd be lots of secrets, and they'd be, you'd get lost if you weren't careful, and you might spend a lot. But this, I have a map, and you can see there's not a lot to the levels.
Yeah.
So. I mean, that's another thing. I mean, it's relatively enjoyable. I mean, it's not the worst thing I've ever played. That's for sure. And I mean, we're playing a first-person shooter on the Sega Genesis. That's pretty cool.
It is.
And, they didn't have a lot of hardware.
Are the walls bleeding still?
Hold on, let's find a good wall to shoot. No, not with that gun. Not with that gun either. So, weird. So
apparently the walls became more reinforced.
I guess so. Oh. It's a little weird that sometimes I'm getting knocked back when I'm getting shot. I wonder if that's when they're shooting me with a shotgun? I'm not sure.
Or maybe they punched you.
And you notice that there's no reload animation at all? And, like... I think I can fire this shotgun as fast as I can, like, tap the button. Like, I can fire this thing really, really quickly. Like, the Doom shotgun at least had the guy, like, cocking the shotgun, and then the double-barreled, he would reload it after every shot, but this thing is just a rapid-firing murder fest. It's pretty crazy. I think this game has lives, too. Like, you get, like, when this guy dies, the guy I'm playing as right now, Major, whatever his name was, down there. When he dies, you move on to playing as, like, the next character?
No, when a character is killed, the character will be, like, deceased, and you can't play it.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
So it's unavailable for playing, and the player has to choose a different character.
So that's what I meant, like, so the number of lives you have is equal to the number of characters in the game, kind of thing.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
But one thing about the whole just going straight for the elevator or the stairs type of thing without killing any enemies, if you do that, you actually don't get the passcodes. So you have to finish the whole entire area to get the passcode, basically.
There's a passcode? I haven't gotten a passcode yet.
Yeah.
See,
or password, something like that.
You see how fast I fired that shotgun? Watch it.
That's some quick shooting, Tex.
You can make fun of this like shotgun for it's like, oh, we're way in the future, but we're still using a shotgun. Yeah, because this is like an automatic reloading power shotgun of doom.
It's pretty fancy gun there.
These guys aren't dropping any ammo. Oh, it's because they're probably dropping handgun ammo, and I can only carry
So much.
the handgun's just like that too. I can fire so fast.
Oh my god. Look at that.
There we go. Nice.
Handgun collected.
I have no health.
Handgun collected. Handgun collected.
You
Shotgun
don't.
collected.
You're gonna die.
That's okay. We've almost been a half an hour. There might be some in that room over there. Hold on, I'm gonna go check some more ammo. I mean, this map helps because there is 0 draw distance in this game.
That's true, but it was one of the first, or one of the few, like, RTS games
FPS?
besides, like, huh?
You said RTS. FPS.
There's going to be communication problems all over. FPS. Sorry, guys. Because I can speak.
Collected.
Anyways,
Shotgun
besides
collected.
Bloodshot and Duke Nukem.
Was Duke Nukem on the Genesis or the 32X?
Duke Nukem 3D port was on the Genesis
Okay.
and
That's weird.
Mega Drive.
We should try and find that. That would be awesome. I mean, probably actually really bad, but it could potentially be awesome.
Maybe. Maybe so.
I wonder when I die, and I pick up as the next guy, are all the like guys that I've already killed already dead, or?
Shotgun collected.
I honestly have no idea.
Okay.
I didn't read about it that much through the online interwebs info. All I know is I keep thinking that as soon as you die, you have to play another character. But
Yeah.
there's 40 levels, there's 5 characters, so
Not that bad, really.
Handgun
Yeah.
collected. Handgun collected.
I mean,
Handgun collected.
it's like 8 levels per guy.
so you're totally fine unless you really, really suck.
Handgun collected.
Which
Hey,
you shouldn't definitely so.
Collected.
there we go. Nice.
Handgun collected.
I think
Handgun
one kind of
collected.
annoying thing is it doesn't seem to recharge my health during, like, between missions.
Hmm.
So that sucks. Oh, crap.
Is there's like health boxes or something like that?
There are, so I can get health. So you saw I was at 9, and then I got a bunch, and then I went back down to 10, so...
Handgun collected.
Yeah.
Shotgun collected.
Uh,
Proceed to next level.
I admit that it's kind of cool that there's voice. You can't hear it, but it is saying, like, shotgun collected, handgun collected when I pick up those things, and
Floor secure.
it just said floor
Medicine
secure,
collected.
and stuff like that. So that's pretty good for a Genesis game to have some voice acting in it.
Yeah, that's true.
How do we get over there? I guess we go through this
Proceed
door.
to next
And you
level.
haven't gotten any passcodes? Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Entering bridge level.
They're
1.
supposed
Floor
to.
locked. Secure.
It just said entering bridge level 1, floor not secure. So maybe we'll get some passcodes on the bridge. I don't know. Out of my way, buddy. It was nice of those guys to line up all in a row.
Handgun
was.
collected.
Oh, and there's
Medibag
some health for you.
collected.
Oh, good.
Oh, there's someone shooting you in the back.
Yeah, you can see what I meant when I was saying how they like try to get behind you.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know if that's good AI or not. It's annoying, I'll give it that.
Maybe it's their way of trying to get you to get confused by going in a circle.
It's true. But I mean, them just running at you means what I did there was just hang around
Yeah.
a corner.
But if you're exiting out of the elevator, they could be to the left or to the right or both. You kind of have to
Oh.
pick and choose. Or
I suspect
something.
you're overestimating this game. Yeah, I mean, you're right a bit.
Yeah, probably.
When they're so far away, they're drawn with like 9 pixels. Let's see.
These graphics.
Yeah, no, I mean, I keep saying it, but, you know, for what they had at the time, it's not the
Yeah.
worst. It's certainly not the best. It's not like those sweet
Shotgun
levels in
collected.
Sonic the Hedgehog, like the bonus levels. I really like those. Those are really impressive graphics, actually. Like when the
There could have been, maybe we should have played that instead. Or
No,
we should have
that's-
played, like,
Collected.
Sonic the Hedgehog
the
isn't a random
Tasmania
game.
game.
Oh, that would have been a good one to pick. Like I said, you picked poorly,
I did pick poorly.
but it's not the worst. At least, you know, these are not as bad as like the last random game we played.
At least it's kind of funny.
It's
Kinda.
funny looking, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, that was mean. I'm sorry, game. I didn't mean to make fun of you like that. I
You,
mean,
you kind of already did. I don't think you can apologize to it now.
that's a good point. I know I keep saying things like it's good for the time, but not.
You're just trying to be nice. This is Kevin trying to be nice. Oh, look at that guy.
Yeah, that guy was right up in my face. So I think I
Was
missed.
he shirtless?
No, I don't think so. So it looks like there's 2 guys. There's like sort of human-looking guys and poop Cylons. I'll bring up the map here. I think I have to go one more direction, one over, like down and around. So yeah, so I mean, sure, there's more enemies. So far, we've only seen the 2. Funny-looking guys and poop Cylons. I'm sure there's bosses somewhere.
Well, the humanoid form guys, I don't know what to call them, they kind of look like they're walking around with no t-shirt on. Or maybe they just have a big head or something. I don't know.
Definitely had. Look at the way his gun sways. I mean, at least there's some animation there.
Okay. Some.
I don't think the like Sega Genesis was built for this kind of scaling, right? Because it has to. Oh,
0 enemies.
there we go.
remaining.
I got everyone. So it has
Okay,
to like.
so it said in the bottom quarter, did you see that? Like 0 enemies?
Yeah.
So I don't know how you get a passcode then.
Proceed to next level.
Because it said proceed to next level. So
Oh.
I mean,
I need to go back and read that little thing, whatever it said.
I don't think we need to
Well,
worry too much
okay.
about it.
I want to know.
Okay, you can know. It's okay. Oh, wait, too far. I mean, yeah. So I mean, it's serviceable. You can kind of see like I have no trouble navigating around where I'm gonna go. Like I know where I am in the map. I know where I want to go.
It kind of does look like it gets a little bit confusing because everything is the same, like every wall.
But it
So
has.
like in that floor, it kind of looks like, oh, I made a left, but did I really make a left?
Well,
Because
no, it's not that bad though, because you have the little map on the bottom and a
Oh,
big
that's
map,
true.
right? And the little map shows you which direction you're going. Like if you see on the little map, it has dots showing which way I'm facing.
yeah.
So it's not
Proceed to next level.
it's not the worst.
Entering engineering level
Oh.
1.
I mean, at least, and that's another kind of cool thing is it's it's the elevator's actually moving. It's not like getting on an elevator, load screen, get off elevator, right? So that's something.
What is that?
I don't know.
Flamethrower.
What is
Oh,
it?
flamethrower!
Oh, I thought it was an enemy.
I thought so too. Turns out it's death.
Oh, look at that fire action.
That's pretty ridiculous looking. Yeah, I mean, let's go flame. This is a good way to end the video. Let's. Oh, what was that?
Was this something that flew? Or, oh,
Ah,
my God.
oh God, they're like
they
head
can go on
crabs
the
from.
walls.
What?
They can go on the walls and the ceiling.
Yeah, they look like the head crabs from Half-Life, but blue.
Ammunition
Oh
is
my
low.
God.
Oh, we're almost out of ammunition on the flamethrower.
Oh
Shotgun.
no. I wonder how. Oh.
Yeah, they're like little robot crabs or something.
Oh God, it's happening. Oh my gosh.
Punch it! Get it off!
Does it have laser beams on its head or something?
I think it has it's like the eyes on its head. I don't know if those are dead or not.
I don't.
And I guess so?
Well, they're upside down, so maybe. Oh, that's...
Wow, they make horrifying sounds when they appear and when they die. What's this?
Shotgun collected. Shotgun collected.
Uh-oh.
They're kind of low down to the ground for your shotgun to shoot them.
Yeah, but I mean, old first-person shooters like this, there's no aiming.
Right.
You point in a direction, you pull the trigger, and it pretty much kills whatever is facing that direction. Kind of low on ammo, though. More crabs? Somewhere in here, maybe.
And that flamethrower is at 30%, so...
I mean, with the introduction of those crab guys, this game actually got a little more interesting.
It did, actually. I think you could hear our excitement. We're like, oh, what is that? What is that?
This game gave me crabs. Oh, I got a bulletproof vest. But is it a crab-proof vest? Oh, there's one behind me. Okay, so we're closing in on 30 minutes here, so let's make some conclusions about this, and then we'll finish off the level.
Well, as soon as you got to the crabs, it was interesting.
So you say something's only interested when it has crabs.
Yes. When it has that weird element and you're not used to it, and all of a sudden you go, then yeah, you kind of hit the mother load on need to keep playing more.
Okay, so... Oh god, the crabs, they're in my face!
Oh god.
I got face crabs.
In your beard.
In my beard.
They're agile little things.
They are. Okay, so... because I guess we had a 3-tiered thing last time, so recommended, not recommended, neutral.
As soon as it got to the crabs. As soon as we had crabs.
Okay.
It was a better game.
So as a Sega Genesis game, would you recommend this game to people? Oh, can you look up what it costs right now? Because that's another factor.
I'm gonna say yes.
So like, look up what the price is on like a game price index or something, and see if it's an expensive game.
Okay.
I really don't think it is, and that also helps factor in the price, like whether or not we'd recommend it. If it was $100 game, then no, obviously no, we wouldn't recommend it, or I wouldn't anyway. The crouching and jumping mechanics is not very good.
Let's see. Oh, never mind. That's not what I was looking up. I was not looking up porn. It just...
I wasn't looking up porn, but...
But, I put in 0 tolerance price.
You put in which?
0 tolerance, and I put in price.
Okay.
And,
And something...
put 0 tolerance game after that.
Okay, no, we'll go to like a... There's some game price index websites. Go to one of those and then try to look it up.
Let's see.
Oh, I got a flamethrower again.
So you're looking at about $5.
Okay, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So, would you recommend, not recommend, or are you neutral?
I would recommend this just for the crabs.
Okay, Shay's a recommend. I say for $5. It's not a bad Sega Genesis game. Hey, we just beat the level, so good time to end. So that's my...
I wonder what our next enemy is.
I don't know if we have
It's a
time.
shark with laser beams.
Shark with laser beams on its head. Who knows? This episode's already going kind of long.
Okay,
All right, let's go to the next level and see if there's a new enemy in the right outside the door. Whoa!
Entering engineering level 3.
I think we just skipped a couple of levels. I'm so confused.
You did. You skipped like 2 levels.
That's weird. Okay, so
So
let's
what's
see
the new enemy?
if there is one. No, it's just more
Or do we
crabs.
still have the... Is it
No,
still
it's more crabs.
Yeah.
Okay, so there we go. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Zero Tolerance gets a double recommendation from Shay and K. That's
Ooh.
a first for us. So thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. If you have recommendations for more randoms, put it in the description below. It's also based on whether or not we have the game, because
Yeah.
that's part of it.
Or if the game's like super expensive.
Yeah, that's a good point too. So thanks for watching. I'm Kevin.
I'm Shay.